Coming up in SBS World News Australia at 9:30, dozens of people have been killed and at least 250 injured in a suicide car bomb attack in the Pakistani city of Lahore. The blast flattened a police station and damaged buildings in a main business district. North Korea is threatening a military attack on South Korea if any of its ships are stopped in a US-led exercise. New South Wales health authorities are under fire for allowing about 2,000 passengers from a cruise ship to disembark before they were tested for swine flu. Caltex has announced it's buying almost half of Mobil's Australian petrol stations for $300 million. But there are concerns the takeover would spell less competition and higher prices. Those stories and all the day's news at 9:30 here on SBS. See you then.
The 11th of the 11th, 49, Armistice Day, the hanging of Ned Kelly, and the day the Shineskis arrived in Australia. You can't look back and wonder what if. Australia had it all, and it still has it all.
Australia is a nation of immigrants. To celebrate their journeys, we're building the Immigration Bridge in Canberra. We're inviting you to engrave your family's arrival to Australia on the history handrail. To find out more, visit immigrationbridge.com.au.
Bladjetti for the children.
And what the hell happened to it?
Elusive Kilimanjaro.
The Industrial Revolution under scrutiny.
It's Jeremy Clarkson. How many people on the Sunday Times rich list are involved in packaging?
And these guys were big. They were the bottle kings.
I'm quite keen to find out what happened to the money. It's all just weeds now.
How much of industrial history is?
Just weeds.
Jeremy Clarkson on Who Do You Think You Are? Friday, 7:30 on SBS. This office romance just got hotter.
Do you know how hard it is to see you walking around here every day?
And is Don about to make the ultimate mistake?
Pack a bag. We're going to Paris.
What?
Paris.
Now?
What will his haunted past reveal?
Dick Whitman, stop digging holes.
Thursday, 8:30. Mad Men on SBS.
Water. A few Marcel bouillon cubes. Beaten eggs. A little parmesan. And you've just made an authentic stracciatella. Marcel takes the cooking out of home cooking.
I love shopping. I love a great bargain, and that's why there is one sale that I won't miss.
The Ford half-year sale is now on across every Ford dealer, with factory bonuses on run-out Focus models, including demonstrators. And with standard features across the Focus range like aircon, ABS, 4 airbags and front power windows, you'll have to hurry because stocks are strictly limited. So for a real bargain, head to your Ford dealer for the half-year sale. It's on now.
We are in a global financial crisis. Money has been lost. Many people want answers. At Colonial First Aid, our team knows it's time to work even harder. We are Australia's largest fund manager. All of our training, experience and investment power is behind you. And we never lose sight of the fact it's your money we're managing. We want what you want. Colonial First Aid.
Once the killers were ready, the Poles were taken from their cells one by one to an interrogation room, where their names were checked against the list of those to be murdered.
A 6-part landmark series using secrets from recently sourced files.
But it had indeed been Stalin who had signed the document that led to the murders.
Laying bare a history Stalin wanted to hide.
An iron fence has come down around them.
World War II, behind closed doors. Friday, 8:30 on SBS.
If the pests and diseases you brought into Australia were this obvious, you'd declare them.
I picked this up in a market.
But often they're hidden, lurking beneath the surface in things you bring back from overseas. So declare all food, wood, plant or animal items. If you don't, our crops, livestock, wildlife and environment could all be threatened. And you risk a fine, even prosecution. Declare or beware. Quarantine matters. Authorised by the Australian Government, Canberra.
Warren gets a wicket with his very last ball.
Go on, dare to ask Warnie about his hair loss.
All right, I will. Hey, that stuff you say about Advanced Hair Studio, is that true or just great spin?
Mate, I'm telling you, without Advanced Hair Studio, I'd look like the new ball.
Yeah?
You mean yeah. Because without Advanced Hair Studio, countless men worldwide, they look like this.
Call Advanced Hair Studio on 1800 800 500.
Now on DVD, Classical Destinations 2.
Hello, I'm Simon Callow. Welcome to Classical Destinations.
Join Simon Callow as he journeys through the cities of Europe, discovering the lives and inspirations of the great classical composers.
The great untold secret of classical music.
The official Classical Destinations 2 DVD is available now at Dymocks, JB Hi-Fi and music retailers.
Ahead in World News Australia, scores killed and hundreds wounded in one of Pakistan's deadliest attacks this year. And North Korea threatens to attack South Korea as it tears up an historic peace deal. Details at 9:30.
You won't miss a moment of the Ashes. Coming soon to SBS.
Every eye is an eye. When you're doing the surgery there, that is just as important as if you were doing eye surgery on the Prime Minister or the King.
Harvey Norman Tech to Home. Get more from your new flat panel TV and home theatre system. Have it installed by the professionals. For a fixed price, we can deliver and install. From quick and easy to more complex setups. Harvey Norman Tech to Home has the expertise to do it all. Once it's connected, we'll explain it. With ongoing support and 12 months warranty. For total peace of mind, call the professionals on 1300 Tech to Home. The fixed price solution to all your entertainment needs. Harvey Norman Tech to Home.
Encore. David Garrett's exciting new album is here. Discover this charismatic entertainer's new collection of beautiful classics and modern themes. Encore. Available now at Dymocks, JB Hi-Fi and music retailers.
From June the 1st, you can explore even more of the world's stories. Introducing SBS 2. More world film and drama, documentaries, international news and sport, including the Tour de France live. And it's free with a digital receiver. Visit SBS Online to find out more.
Can we stop and ask them?
No, we don't need to stop and ask them. We just keep going straight.
I think we should have gone back there.
Back there.
Have you even got the map up on there?
I'm trying.
To my
left.
right,
I'm telling you where to go.
Tell you where to go. Is your phone working?
Yeah.
It's working.
No, it's not working.
Use my phone.
You're going in the wrong direction. Please turn around.
It was back there. How come your phone does that? If your mobile can't get info quickly enough, try the network that works better in more places. Telstra NextG.
This week on Dateline.
Bali beyond the beach and bars. Believe it or not, the mentally ill in chains.
Mengapa harus begini?
Lupa. And China.
We've managed to get in here by posing as potential buyers for this empty factory.
Yes, even China, whacked by the global financial crisis. A mere 30 million out of work.
Dateline, Sunday at 8:30.
Now, shopping's not my thing, but
There's one sale I wouldn't miss.
The Ford half-year sale is now on, with real value across every Ford dealership. Like the 5-speed auto Falcon XR6, the first Australian-designed and built vehicle to be awarded the 5-star ANCAP safety rating. Dynamic stability control, sport suspension and 17-inch alloys for just $35,888 drive away. When it comes to grabbing a real bargain, head to your local Ford dealer for the half-year sale. It's on now.
Hello, you're watching the SBS Market Update and I'm Adam Bakhtir at CNBC. Well, despite more gains for the Australian shares today, the market closed well off its highs. The ASX 200 edged up 12 points following a strong lead from the US. Meanwhile, ANZ Bank became the latest company to tap the market for cash. The bank will raise $2.85 billion at the discount rate of 7.5% to help fund its bid for the Asian assets of RBS, as well as strengthen its balance sheet. Shares of ANZ are on a trading halt, but the rest of the sector closed mixed. Meanwhile, Westpac shares ended down by about 2% today. Well, the heavyweight miners were also in focus. BHP Billiton CEO Marius Klopp has questioned the durability of China's recent appetite for resources. And we heard reports that Chinese steelmakers will not accept a 33% cut to the price of iron ore agreed by Rio Tinto and Nippon Steel. Meanwhile, shares of Rio Tinto slipped on the news, but elsewhere we saw strong gains in the sector. Let's check now on the currency markets. The Australian dollar is pretty much trading mixed against all the majors. And of course, there was a lot of focus in the commodities market, especially oil, ahead of the OPEC meeting in Vienna on Thursday. And around the region, most markets followed Wall Street's positive lead. Hong Kong was a standout performer as it closed up nearly 5.3% at an 8-month high. Elsewhere, Japanese exports fell at a slower pace in April, pointing to signs that global trade may be bottoming out. And the PBOC says China's economy still faces considerable downward pressure despite showing signs of improvement lately. And over in Europe, the UK is likely to strongly oppose a EU plan that will give the European Financial Services Regulator power over national agencies. And finally, Moody's has put 8 of Poland's banks on review for a possible downgrade.
Express yourself with a prestige plate, the ultimate finishing touch for a once-only fee. Invest in yours now at tazplates.com.
Encore. David Garrett's exciting new album is here. Discover this charismatic entertainer's new collection of beautiful classics and modern themes. Encore. Available now at Dimmicks, JB Hi-Fi and music retailers.
The following program has been classified MAV. It is not suitable for people under 15. It contains violence and coarse language.
The tension, the sweat, the strain, the triumph. SBS is proud to present the Giro d'Italia. 3 weeks racing from Venice to Rome. Early morning updates, nightly highlights, and all the action online at Cycling Central.
Many men and women ignore the serious implications of premature ejaculation. Premature ejaculation can put a tremendous strain on your relationship. It can make men feel inadequate, extremely embarrassed, and can make them seem like selfish lovers. Call the doctors at AMI now on 1-800-211-211 to see if they can help you. You could make sex last longer and share the experience together. You could satisfy your partner and rekindle that fire. Call AMI now for longer lasting sex. 1-800-211-211.
C'est toi. Mon toujours. Oh, honey, tu me manques. Je t'adore. Mon désir, mon honey.
Once you've eaten Red Rock Deli, a little flavor is never enough. Honey soy chicken chips from Red Rock Deli.
Innovative, draft pack, Heineken.
From world cinema to art house, we're just as passionate about film as you are. For a film buff's guide to what's on in cinemas, on DVD and SBS. Blog onto sbs.com.au/film.